Hi everyone, I'm Tara. Welcome back to my channel, Tasty Stars Healthy Bites. Today we're going to be making cheesy biscuits. So you know those famous chain seafood restaurants when you go to and you sit down and they bring you the little basket of cheesy bread? This is a healthy version on those biscuits. Okay, so to make these biscuits, what you're gonna use is 1/3 cup of coconut flour. And then we're gonna do 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. And then you can use whatever seasonings you'd like. I like to use the garlic powder. So this is about 1/2 tablespoon of garlic powder. And those are your dry ingredients. 2 cups of cheddar cheese. You can make whatever, use whatever cheese you'd like, but I think the cheddar, we're gonna do a good play on these cheddar cheesy garlic biscuits. So we're definitely gonna stick with the cheddar. And 3 eggs. Now you just wanna incorporate this so the flour is no longer dry. Everything's gonna come together. Just keep mixing it. And then I have 4 tablespoons of melted butter, which I've already melted, and I put it in here so I can let it to cool, because you don't want to put hot butter in with eggs, because you know you're going to get scrambled eggs instead of a dough. So my butter has been kind of at room temperature now, where we're able to incorporate it. You just mix this. You can see it's already starting to come together like dough. And then we're going to go ahead and move in all the butter and continue to mix. So you don't want to see any dry flour left. This is really much healthier version of cheesy biscuits using the coconut flour. Coconut flour, once you subtract the dietary fiber from it, it's going to give you about 2 net carbs for 2 tablespoons. And we're going to use less than 2 tablespoons per biscuit. So really, it's only going to be about 1.5 net carbs per biscuit, which is really great when you stop and think about it. Okay, so I've already gotten my cookie sheet. I lined it with parchment and I put some butter on it. I don't like to use the cooking spray because when you're baking, the spray kind of like burns and it gives you a yuck taste. We're gonna take this, we're gonna probably get about 7 biscuits out of this dough, helping tablespoon, and then you just kind of like round it out a bit. Nice helping. And usually when I have a little bit extra, I just kind of make them all the same size, and I get about 7 biscuits out of this. And they're not perfect, but you just want a nice biscuit shape. See, I never quite have enough to make 8. I guess because of the size that I like. You want a decent sized biscuit. You don't want to be skimpy. So then my extras, I just eyeball it, the smallest ones, and then put the little extra there. It's not perfect, but they come out really good. This one looks a little small. You want them all the same size so they cook at the same time. And then we're gonna go ahead and just pop these in the oven at 400 degrees for 15 minutes. Once they come out, we're going to melt a little bit more butter so we can brush on the top. Ready? Okay, so it's been 15 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and turn off the oven and pull out the biscuits. And they're hot. And they look perfect. But we have to top them with some melted butter. I've taken about 1 tablespoon of butter and melted it, and we're just gonna brush them on top, brush the butter on top. And then we're just gonna top with a little sprinkle of some garlic powder. And I'm pretty sure you could, if you want a little bit of extra salt, you could do garlic salt. But I just try to keep the salt level down kind of low. And there you have it. Yummy, cheesy biscuits. Healthy version. I hope you try it. Let me know what you think. Take care, and I'll see you soon.